two versions? Which one? How's it going, guys? Justin with Walts, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Platin Monaco 5.1 surround system. Now, this is a WISA certified surround system, and it will go with your WISA certified TVs, so if you have those, it will work completely flawlessly, and if you don't, it's okay. They have a different model for that specifically. We'll get into that a little bit later. So this is actually quite different than most surround systems you would normally expect, because most of the time you need hard wires, but this one is wireless, so that means you don't have to route it into a receiver. Now, some people, will say, hey, this is not wireless, you still need power. Well, of course you're gonna need power to power these because they're not, powered through the receiver. But the benefit to, going with something like this over a receiver is A, you don't have that bulky receiver, and B, you just have to find the power. You don't have to run it all the way through the walls or, under the carpets. As long as you can find power, it works flawlessly. Now, as far as Dolby Atmos goes, this is a 5.1 system, so you're going to be getting that front right, that front left, and the center channel, while also getting two rear speakers for your rear left, rear right, and then, a subwoofer. Very thin, very easy to hide. You could put this under your chair if you'd like. And overall, this thing packs a punch. When I first saw it, I was definitely a little bit skeptical. I was like, how are we going to get good surround sound with such a small system? But you'd be surprised at how well these speakers sound. I think part of that really comes down to the build quality. I mean, you knock on this thing, it feels sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap. And just holding them, they're not super light. They're built with quality. And that's probably why it sounds so good. Now, let's get into connections, because it can be quite confusing. Now, because this is all supposed to be easy to use, there's a few different things that you have to understand between the two different models. So one is called the SoundSend and the other is called the Axiom Link. And what are you going to need depending on what system you have? So the Axiom Link is going to be for your WISA ready TVs. This includes all of Hisense's U models. That's going to be the U9, U8, U7, U6. And as far as other compatibility, you're really only looking at LG's OLED, Nano, and Mini LED TVs, most of which need to be the newer models, so make sure you have a newer LG TV or Hisense if you want this to be ready to work. Now, it's not completely over if you don't have one of those TVs. I understand that there's a crap ton of different options, and this is, where having those two different models really helps. And the other model that we're looking at is the SoundSend, which it's the same system, but the SoundSend works with any smart TV. So you could plug it into your Samsung or maybe even your Sony TV, as to where, the Axiom is really only for those WISA ready TVs. Now, not all LG TVs and not all Hisense TVs can take the Axiom, so make sure you check that they are WISA ready. And as far as connectivity goes, the way that this works is it plugs into a puck, which you plug into your HDMI ARC, and then that kind of connects everything. So as long as you have power, everything should sync up and sound amazing. And I know a lot of people ask for a sound test, but we don't really like doing sound tests because you can't really hear, the differences. It's all compressed through YouTube. So if you really want to understand the difference between this and, maybe like a soundbar or a full surround system that's hardwired, I'd recommend dropping into your local TV dealer and seeing if they have it, seeing if you can give it a listen. If you're here in Arizona, I encourage you to come down and check out our store. We're, located in Tempe, and we'd really appreciate you coming by. Now, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. That's going to be all for this one, and if you guys haven't already, check out some of our other cool videos on products like these. If you guys are interested in getting the best deal on this product, email YouTube@Walts. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos or deals.